Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to my first vlog. Super excited. I'm reporting to you from my tub. So every morning I like to start off with taking a bubble bath, and I can't tell you how grateful I am for Kevin because he always sets it up for me, and he's actually behind the camera right now. Say hi, Kev!
Hello!
So today I'm going to be walking you through a typical day in the life, but here's the thing. With entrepreneurship and as somebody running multiple businesses, there isn't really a typical day in the life. So today you're gonna get what you're gonna get. If you've seen the previous self-care video, you'll see that how I kind of like to outline my weeks. And today just happens to be Wednesday, content creation day, where I'm filming my vlog, and Kevin's also going to edit it as well. Super excited to have you along with me. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Also, if you have any ideas in terms of what you'd like to see specifically in future vlogs, I got you. Good morning, sis. So I'm starting off my day with a meditative makeup session. And essentially what I do here is I'll either listen to a podcast, listen to music, or Clubhouse. I've been absolutely obsessed with being in Clubhouse lately. So today I'm listening in on a Clubhouse conversation while I slay my face. This is such an important part of my morning routine. It allows me to get focused and also hype myself up. I'll also say affirmations to myself as I am doing my makeup. So some products that I'm currently loving for my face are Fenty Beauty. I love Coco Kind products and the lip bar. They all make me feel and look absolutely incredible. And let me just say, I am not a makeup guru at all whatsoever, but I have perfected my routine to 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the day, especially if I need to, rush and get ready right before a Zoom meeting. Your girl knows how to put the lashes on real quick. Now, depending on the day, I'll rock a dope mom boss robe, or I will wear an on-brand outfit because your girl loves a pink and nude moment. Today, I decided to wear pink blush maternity dress. And I know what you're thinking, Char, this is a white dress. My maternity brain isn't that bad yet. Pink blush is the brand. So I don't get dressed up every single morning, but on days where I feel a little more stressed out than usual, I will get dressed up, and that really helps set the mood for the day. I'm dressed for the day. Now it's time to slay. So the first order of business is to onboard my newest team member. Start doing client facing stuff, then we'll have you 9 to 5 East Coast. But for the first couple of weeks, it's going to be a lot of onboarding. So one that gives us some time in the morning for us to just get everything that we need. So I just finished onboarding a new employee over at Soulful Systems. Super excited. This year we're going to be expanding and growing, but really strategically and intentionally. So it's been a few months of finding the perfect employee. Her name is Mia. I'm so excited to have her on board. Now I am going to record a podcast episode with my friend Kirsten. I'm super hyped because we're going to be talking about melanin and money and the impact fund. So the day continues. Hey, Muff. This is a normal reoccurrence, me just saying, hey, Muffin, Muff. Can you prep some food? Whatever will look really great on camera.
Taco bar?
Taco bar, yes, oh my God, you're so, lunch. This is how excited we get about food. Podcast time. I feel like a bad bee with this headset on. Okay, Kevin's laughing at me from behind the camera. My main mission with all the verticals and everything that I do is to leave the world blacker than when I entered. And that's very important to me, especially as I am bringing in a baby into this world. I want to make sure that she is centered, her economic advancement is centered, her experiences are centered as a multiracial baby. The vision really looks like
no longer being in this state of surviving and being in this state of thriving. And that's what wealth does for me. That's what wealth does for my community. It allows us to thrive in our different endeavors.
The podcast recording went so well, but your girl is starving. Shout out to Kevin for always having food ready for me in a timely manner. Let's go ahead and check in on Kev and the tacos.
What a breath. So so I eat, I don't know, several times, 3,000 times a day.
It's been less meals and just like a ton of snacks.
More snacks. I'm a snacker, y'all. And Kevin, he does, why am I out of breath?
Because you've been dancing for like 10 minutes.
Kevin does all the food, all the cooking. He's the house manager, which I'm very grateful for.
It's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
Lots of Xbox time.
That's Xbox. No, he also does all of the content, all the amazing content that you see on my feed on YouTube. This video production, it's this guy. Now we eat.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to do a much better job of being present during mealtime. So what Kevin and I have been doing lately is using lunchtime as a moment to do our bub check-ins. Right, babe?
Absolutely. What?
Typically, I am in the office.
What was that?
Nothing, I was just telling you that. I was just asking, trying to prompt you to continue because I forgot what to say.
Oh.
So,
typically. Oh.
Typically, I'm in my office all day and I don't really see Kev very often unless he's coming through with the snacks.
Yeah, sometimes I'll barely see you at all.
So these are moments where we can check in and I can just say how much I love him and how much I love the food that I'm eating. After lunch, Kev is setting up our studio because I'm going to go live. But can I just ask you, are you team Crocs or nah? I am 110% against team Crocs, but Bub really loves them. So I'm going live because I'm hosting a masterclass on content creation, and I also want to shout out to my business Melanin and Money and our impact fund. We recently received a $500 grant. Actually, we received a $500 grant today, so I'm going to go live and talk about that. Okay, enter broadcast studio.
Should I pull up a chair?
No, you're not in this at all.
Looks like I am now.
I always get nervous when I go live. Deep breath. I don't know why. You can totally do this. Actually, I know why. Because I'm introverted. I'm majorly introverted. I'd rather not. It's so funny. I'm so introverted and I run my business online and use social media. So I have to be social. I'm sweating a lot. We got this though. We're doing it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go live. Hello. So I wanted to go live today to talk about press and securing content and to answer any questions that you may have about leveraging said press. So I'm actually going to go ahead and... So you have to wait till they come to you. No, you don't have to wait till they come to you. You can hire a publicist, which is what I did in 2021. So the 12 features that you'll be seeing throughout 2021, my publicist pitched on my behalf for me. Okay. Another question we have here is, how do you decide which publications press to accept? Yeah, so one, you want to make sure you vet the publications and the press, make sure that it's actually credible. And again, this is something that your publicist would do for you. They'll make sure that publication is something that is in alignment with you and your brand and your mission and your vision, right? If you're pitching on your own. Taking a little break, and I was checking my emails, and Melanin and Money, the Impact Fund, we just were awarded a grant from iFund Women for $500. So we are so close to our first our initial goal of 10K. I'm so freaking excited. I cannot wait to start, the first cohort and sending out acceptance letters. This is just a dream come true. And if you want to know more information about the Impact Fund, I'll be sure to link it down below. But essentially, the We Own Our Legacy Impact Fund is a coalition of sisters striving to create a entrepreneurial ecosystem that is worthy of us, right? So we'll be awarding several financial grants as well as tech and in-kind grants, business scholarships, and incubator/accelerator opportunities as well. So very excited. I cannot wait for the first cohort to begin in March. Right now we are raising funds for the initial cohort, and our goal by the end of the year is to raise at least $125,000 and just keep it going. So please share our mission, please share the message with anyone you think might be in the position to donate or in the position to apply who may need some support. So very excited.
This is something I like to call a flow and focus session, and this is something that I teach about in my product, the Soulful Systems Toolkit. Essentially, it is our brain dump framework. Today, I decided to just outline what needs to get done between now and when I take some time off for when baby Layla gets here. I'd say today's flow and focus session was a complete success. I wrote down everything that was circling in my brain, and I also delegated out what needed to be delegated to my team, my contractors, my employees, and I'm feeling good, honey.
Right? The talent is working.
Hey, you want to see what I have so far?
Yeah, let's look.
Oops, sorry.
Working at his, I'm really bad at this. This is harder than one would think.
You could just zoom out.
Nailing it. The talent at work.
It has been such a long day. I can't even explain how exhausted I am right now. Partly because I am growing a baby, but a lot of it is also due to the fact that I'm running 3 businesses. I have a lot on my plate currently, but I am very mission focused. I am wealth motivated. I am super excited for the future, but it is a lot of work. Managing multiple businesses and managing a team, building a personal brand, positioning myself as a thought leader, helping to run a household. I mean, let's be honest, Kevin runs the household, but your girl's exhausted. But you know, I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. And so typically at the end of the day, what I'll do is I have like my little basket, which I definitely need to organize. It is not really aesthetically pleasing right now, but I will just like twist my hair. But tonight, like, I'm just so exhausted that honestly, I'm just gonna like braid it up while I chat with you guys. So I like to actually outline like what I'm excited about or like what went well during the day. So things that went well, my podcast recording went amazing. I found out today that we received a grant for the Impact Fund from I Fund Women for $500. So we're so close to our initial milestone of 10K. So I'm very, very happy about that. My new employee also started today, which is great. There's a lot of work with onboarding, but I can just see that she's like the perfect person for this role. And I cannot wait for her to be more ingrained into the agency and to support our clients. So those are a couple things that went really well on a business level. On a personal level, Layla has been kicking like crazy today, which is freaking amazing. You know, I feel like she's like my little sidekick right now. So I am trying to cherish those moments. Let's see, what else on a personal level? What else went really great today, Kev?
You had a taco bar.
Taco bar! The taco bar was probably, okay, actually that's probably the highlight of the day. I love a good taco moment. Hence like all the dancing we did during taco time. So I've been trying not to have a whole lot of phone time at night, but with Clubhouse coming out, I I mean, I'm literally obsessed with it. I love being in the room. So what I'll do is I'll scroll through Clubhouse to see if there's an actual room that I want to be in and actively participate. If there isn't a room I don't necessarily want to be in, I'll still go inside the room, but I'll mute it. It's a little Clubhouse hack. Like, I like to camp out sometimes in some Clubhouse rooms, especially if my ideal client is in that Clubhouse room. That's how I've been growing my Clubhouse following. So there aren't any rooms right now that I really want to listen to. So I'm just going to put myself in a room with like-minded folks and mute it. And then I'm going to do a little reading. So at the end of last year, I had mentioned that I really wanted to try and read a lot more. So I joined a book club where we're actually currently finishing up Hood Feminism, which is really great. It is a little heavy, so I think tonight I'm just going to read a little bit about the 5 dysfunctions of a team. As I'm growing my team, I really want to make sure that I am being the best leader possible and that I'm scaling in a sustainable way. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. So this is kind of like business and pleasure. And I also, what I'll do at night, I have like my best ideas. I have like a little notepad and I'll just write out like anything that comes to mind instead of just sitting there wide awake. If an idea pops into my mind, I'll just go ahead and write it down versus putting it in my notes app and having like that screen back on. That's what I'm pretty much gonna do right now and call it a night. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see in the future. I think for sure I want to have more Kevin in the vlogs in the future. So maybe the next one will be like, Kevin's nodding. The next one will probably be from his point of view, like what it looks like for him to run the household and be like the full-time content manager of my businesses and my brand. So all right, so that's a wrap for this video. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, sweet dreams. Your girl is off to bed.